Hey everyone, welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. I'm Nimi. I hope you all are doing well. This week's card is the High Priestess. High Priestess is the second major arcana card in Tarot, and number 2 represents balance. And that's exactly what the energy of High Priestess is all about. She is sitting between the dark and the light, fully aware of both aspects. However, she is calm and she knows how to stay centered. So when this card shows up in a reading, this could mean that the querent, the person who we are reading for, is coming across different kinds of experiences. Some may be pleasant, some may be unpleasant, different emotions, feelings, circumstances. But the card reminds them to have patience and wait for the clarity. And this is also a card of waiting and non-action. So if the information is not there, if the clarity is not there, then the card reminds the person to wait and before making any important decisions. So High Priestess is also a card of high intuition, spiritual knowledge, psychic awareness. So when this card shows up, it reminds the person to trust their own intuition and not go by what's happening around them, people's advices, but it asks them to trust their own intuition and act accordingly. Now, High Priestess is also a card of transition. So it could be that the person's beliefs and understanding is going through a shift, a transformation. So it could be internal, or it may have something to do with their external environment. It could be their relationship, or it could be a job change, relocation, and things like that. So this is, ending and beginning. However, and she is sitting in between. So the past and the future. So the past is not over yet, and the future is not yet here. And she is, transitioning. And so things may feel a little bit confusing and uncertain. The person may not know what to do, what to expect. So things may seem a bit in the dark. So High Priestess is ruled by the moon, and she has the crescent moon at her feet. And moon represents our subconscious, our emotions, and it also has to do with our past lives and our past in this lifetime. So something to do with, a situation that the current is going through may have something to do with past. Or it could also be past lives. So things may seem a little bit mysterious, confusing, uncertain, and however, this also has to do with trust and faith. So it reminds them to trust their own intuition and have faith that things will be fine and the clarity is just around the corner. So High Priestess is ruled by the Zodiac sign Cancer, and Cancer is a water sign, and water again has to do with our emotions. So again, things, they may come across some kind of memories, dreams, something to do with a past situation may show up. So again, it asks them to slow down and go through these experiences consciously and not, they don't want to ignore what's going on. So they want to, so the card is reminding them to be more present, slow down, and be acutely aware of what's going on in their life and trust their own intuition, and wait if the information, before making any decision, if the clarity is not there. So in a reading, this could mean secrecy. So High Priestess is holding this scroll, and half of it is hidden. So this could mean secrets. So if this is the energy of a situation, it reminds the person who we are reading for, it reminds them to be cautious. If they are signing a contract, an agreement, or if it has something to do with a person, it could be that it could mean, manipulation, someone holding information, and things like that. So it reminds the person to be cautious and and before they sign any contracts or agreements, they just want to make sure that they are going over the details, pay attention to the details and things like that. And if things are not clear, then they are advised, they are asked not to let anyone rush them through things. Instead, they want to take their own time and go over the details, make sure they understand everything clearly before they sign any contracts, agreements, and things like that. This is also a card of teaching, healing, and spiritual knowledge. So it could, when this card shows up in a reading, this could be the energy of the person we are reading for, or it could be that they are they are approaching an astrologer, a Reiki practitioner, or a healer, things like that. However, this could also be the energy of the person we are reading for. In that case, this is also reminding them, making them aware of their own spiritual knowledge, and if that is something they want to do, if they want to take it up seriously, or if they are thinking about learning about spirituality or a healing technique or something like that, then this encourages the person to go for it and trust their intuition and go for it. So yeah, this has nothing to do with being practical about things or mind or thinking and things like that. This is all about our intuition, our feelings, and what we know to be true. So this reminds the person to trust their own feelings and go by what their heart is asking them to do, their own intuition. So again, High Priestess is a card of high intuition, intuitive wisdom, spiritual knowledge, psychic awareness, going through a transition, endings and beginnings. And the card is all about trusting our own, trusting ourselves and having faith and knowing that things are always moving in the right direction. Even when there is order in chaos, right? Even when things are confusing, it could mean that things are falling in place for the person. So they are asked to trust the process, and trust the divine timing, and have patience and remain calm, and and slow down. When we slow down, that's when we can access our own intuition, right? So that's the message of the High Priestess. So there you go, my dear. That's what this energy is all about. And if there is if you have a question and if you want to learn more about this card, shoot me a message and I'll be more than happy to sit down with you and talk about this card. And tarot readers, please do share your thoughts, your perspectives, and it's always nice to learn something new. Please take good care of yourself, and I hope you all have a wonderful, lovely week ahead. And I will see you next time. I will see you next time with another card. Take care. Bye-bye.